Hey, happy Friday. I'm gonna wait for folks to go live. For folks to come in before I start chit-chatting away. I think another thing I'm gonna do is kind of talk a little slower this time, because one thing I'm noticing about lives is that when I speak, you guys aren't getting it until later. So, and then I'll move on to something else, and you'll respond to something I had already said in real time 5 minutes before. And then I'm like, okay, so I need to slow down my thoughts. Hey, Billy. How's it going, bestie? Happy Friday, y'all. What's everybody up to? I won't admit, I haven't lived, but at least I can admit that I bad now. My day was good. It was kind of chaotic, kind of busy. So then I have to stop and like recalibrate, get my thoughts. But it was good. Now I'm just gonna use the last half of my night to like relax. How was your day? I'm singing that song Bad by Wale because I was just on Instagram a second ago and that song was playing. Make sure you guys like the video when you come in. But for dinner, let's see. I had noodles. Nothing fancy. What'd you have for dinner? I had a breakfast sandwich for breakfast, which I made. It was really good. And then I had a yogurt with like granola and blackberries. And then I just had noodles. Right now. What's up, guys? Welcome in. Happy Friday. We're just vibing today, honestly. Just vibing for real because it's Friday. We don't have to get too deep tonight, but knowing me, I probably will. Do you know where Iran is? I sure do. Hi, Reddy. Hi, Yarangate. Hey, ya. Happy Friday. How's it going? Oh, so the last time I went live, I went to a networking event. You guys were there for that. I ended up like ending it right before I went in. Funny story, turns out I was like a whole 45 minutes early. So when I ended the live, walked over to the event, and then I was like, hi, I'm here for the event. And they're like, oh, we're not opening till 7. It was like 5:45. And I was like, the flyer literally said 5. On Facebook, it said 5:45. So then I went back to the car and just hung out for like 45 minutes. But yeah. But it ended up being a really good event. It was good. No, it was a good event. Hey, Nathan. I'm good. How are you? You guys know that song? 'Cause I had some issues I was admit, not having it, but at least I could admit that I'm bad now. To you, I'll be good, I'll be bad to you. That song came out when I was like a freshman in college, which is crazy. Time be flying. Thanks, Yarn Gate. Do you like music? I do like music. Sorry, the name's in Russian. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Otherwise, I would say your name, but I can't because there's like two Tonys in the room. What the heck? Right next to each other. I'm doing good, Tony Chase. How are you? Very much love sharing music. That's something I haven't done in a while, Yarngate, is share music. It's been a really long time. When I was in college, I had friends that would like put me on to so many artists. And I put them on to artists too, but I haven't been like finding new artists in a long time. Hi, who is that? Wise up from the 305, Mr. Worldwide. Thank you. Do you have ligma? What is ligma? I think the two Tonys are cousins. They could be. Who are your favorites? Favorite artists? I feel like I'm not. I don't know. I like Coldplay. I like all types of stuff. I like country. Everything. Like, hi Ben Ben. Thank you, Kumar. Yeah, but Yarnge, I like everything. I mean, that's like a cliche answer, but I legitimately like everything. I like country music. I like R&B, alternative. I love salsa music. I have so many different categories in my playlist. It's crazy. I've got salsa and bachata. Should Canada be the 51st state? Hello. Hi, Moses. Hi, Monk. Thanks, Ben. Fave food. I like a lot of different cuisines. I like Thai food. I like soul food. I like Indian food. I'm in California, so we got it all here, honestly. Remember me? I don't know, Monk. I can't say I do, but thank you for being here. I will now that you are asking me. Can you please shout me out? I subbed. Shout out to Tenacious Trey 3. Period. Yeah, I like most types, just has to sound full. Also love to hear native instruments. You know your music, huh? Good morning. I always found Coldplay a little too depressing for me. Really? Because, okay, they're definitely not upbeat, but they are a little bit melancholy. Bryn, don't you live in the UK? Because if you do live in the UK and you couple the UK weather with Coldplay, probably not a good mix because it's already gloomy out there. But if you're playing Coldplay on a sunny day where I live, then it's all good. Coldplay is awesome. I like a variety. Yeah, Coldplay, honestly, they're so cool. I hope to go to a concert. Me and my sister have been saying that for years, that we would go to a Coldplay concert. Happy birthday, Barry. Do you do readings? I do not, but I do enjoy watching readings. Now that is a loaded question. Favorite pasta? Soul food is good. I've never had Thai food. Pasta. I really like angel hair pasta. And then when it's loaded with a bunch of protein and some type of like marinara sauce, chef's kiss. Thai food is good, Nathan. I realize not every place has these types of cuisines, but everybody and their mama's cuisine is here in the city. But usually you can get most types of foods, and depending on the city, like if it's a metropolitan city, you should be able to find it in your area. I asked you if I could have mods. You said only family members. That's why I asked. Oh, okay. Thanks for subbing, Barry. Do you like tacos? Oh yeah, 100%. Is that a hotel? No, this is not a hotel. I don't really know names to songs or know the lyrics to a lot of music, but I know when I fall in love at first sight. Thanks, Mario. Oh, I owe you, girl. You recommended Toastmasters to me and I joined last week. Are you serious, Brandon? You went to Toastmasters? That's crazy. Yo, am I an influencer or what? No, I'm kidding. That's really cool that you joined. What did you think of it? Like, because when I first joined, I thought like, what is this, an AA meeting? Like, the style of it is kind of strange, but then you get used to it. But really, that organization has been around for 100 years, and I don't think it's changed since then. So we're doing the format of the communication meeting how it was done 100 years ago, which is crazy to think that. I think I said this last time, that like in 1905 or however, yeah, something like that. Oh, that's what's up, Yarngate. Sorry, y'all, I'm behind on the comments, so I'm like going back and forth to what everybody's saying. But yeah, so Yarngate, so speaking of YouTube, you know how Apple Music, on your iPhone, it'll give you just like a free YouTube album? So when I would get in my car and go to work, for some reason when I would turn on my like Bluetooth, like the Apple song would start playing automatically. And then I got so used to hearing it and I would never turn it off. Like I just start driving and then the album would come on, I just let it play. And at some point I was like, okay, this actually sounds kind of good. Like California, there is sun to shine and see. I'll take your heart down, but I swear I'll be, which is here, watching you cry like a baby. California, I swear, whoa, wanna know. Tell me you know that one. And I didn't need to know it's a winter and like a night tonight. don't know the words. I'm just kind of like mouthing like whatever, but. For sure, you know that with the angel here. That's it. I'm gonna go eat most things. You don't know the one I was just singing, Yarn Gate? Dang. What about what's the song you know by U2? I can't think of the other one. I'm blinking. They is 2 meetings a month at our club, 1 in person and 1 on Zoom 2 weeks later, so they only had 1 Zoom meet so far. Time will tell. Okay. Most. Okay. Hi, Manju. What else? You got a face not spoiled by beauty. I was young, not fear, nothing the first time. It was close, not fear. If you are alive, can I be? You know what's so crazy is that I don't even really know what's being said, but because I just let the album play as I'm driving, like when I used to drive to work, I just memorized them, and I have no idea what they're saying. If you were alive, can I? Whoa, wanna know? And if you guys have an iPhone, you can go to Apple Music and they give you YouTube's album for free. And you'll hear the songs I'm talking about. It's the only reason why I know. And if you have a Bluetooth in your car and you turn your car on, it'll automatically play the YouTube album. Thanks, Nathan. So, yeah. So after the networking event, they had this like after party. Oh, you do know that one. Okay. Finally. I meant, I know they're old, but I love them. What do you think of Creed? I know they're older, but love. Is Creed a band? I think that kind of answers your question. I feel like I've heard of Creed, but I can't say I've sat and listened to their music. But I like older music. Like, I like older bands. U2 is like from the 80s, I think. So it's nice to like be patient and listen to songs. Sometimes when I'm listening to music, I'm so impatient, especially if there's like a really long intro ballad. I'm like, ugh, I don't want to hear it. It takes too long. Get to the point. So I can decide if I like it or not. But you gotta be patient with music, you know? Let it play. Does it resonate? Do I feel it? You know. Hi, Bhupendra. I live in a cave under a rock, over a barn, out of it sometimes. Okay. Sounds far away. Oh, but as I was saying, yeah, so after the networking event, they had this little mingle at this bar. And I thought, what kind of networking event has a party afterwards, like an after party. And I was like, that's weird. But then I saw how close it was to my house, and I was like, yo, this is walking distance. Let's do it. So then me and a colleague, we went, and it was actually kind of fun. I played pool, and I had a martini. Oh my god, it was so strong. I couldn't even finish it. I was like, no, this is not it. Why is everyone coming in here talking about they like my toes? You haven't even seen my toes. Yeah, but it was really strong, and I couldn't finish it. It was fun. It was unexpected, and I went kind of late. So after the event was kind of over at like 9:30, and I drove back to my place, and I was like, should I go? And it was already like 11 p.m. I was like, okay, I'll go. So then I went, and I met my colleague. My colleague lives like 3 streets over, which I just learned that night. And we met on the same street, and we walked there together, so it was great. You can't get away from the toe lovers. Really? Are toe lovers on streams? Is it story time? Yeah, it is, David. Stick around for a good story. In the short videos, you show your toes a lot. No, I don't. Do I? I have to check. All streaming, they love toes. Interesting. Thanks, Javon. So, it's Twitch, not Tinder. Oh my god. I feel like people have turned everything into Tinder. But that's what's expected nowadays. Like, there's this language app I use. I've told you guys about it before. It's called Hello Talk. And people, I mean, they've literally turned it into a dating app. There's people all over the world on that app, but the amount of people that slide in your messages like, hey, like, I only get messages from guys. You know, girls message me too to say, hey, let's be language partners. But for the most part, people be in there trying to shoot their shot. Like, it's a global get down in there. Some international love up in there. My eye is itching. My allergies. Can you tell a story of a good memory you have from childhood? Oh wow, from childhood. Actually, I just thought of one. I thought of it from this morning. It's not very appropriate though, but it was a total accident. Like a total freak accident. Like, it's not appropriate, and there's a bunch of guys in here, so never mind. I was a child. People only tend to talk to people they find attractive, even platonically. Yeah, the allergies are going crazy this season because it's about to be spring and stuff, and that's a good point, Bryn. I've been actually looking out to see, like, do I do that? I mean, I'm sure I do it, but I feel like as a woman, okay, I can't blame it on the gender, but I know you guys do that. I know guys do that. You guys talk to people that you find attractive. I feel like women, not all of us, but we know how to have platonic relationships, but I feel like guys aren't that good at that. I'm blaming you guys. What does that mean, Javon? I got light bill money with her name written all over it. Interesting, kind, nice, not just attractive. That's true. Well, yeah. I mean, I genuinely don't believe that men can have platonic relationships. I'm not saying there's no guy that can't, but I think a guy's wired to, I don't know, if he finds you attractive, I feel like he's wired to just want you. And that platonic concept goes out of the window. Aw, David. That story. Hi, Clay. From Washington State. How are you? Thanks for joining. Yarngate says, at a certain age, yes, but at a certain age, for me, intelligence is my new sexy. Intelligence is very, very, very attractive for me. 100%. I agree, men can't. There is always an underlying attraction. Yes, there is. Call me a simp, gimp, pimp, shrimp, or any other imp. I don't care. I would marry this woman without giving it a second thought. Aw, thank you. The comment leading up to that, to the compliment, was hilarious. I would marry her on a Monday. Thanks, Javon. There's the general attraction, but I feel that if you can connect on a deeper level, it's always better. I agree 100%. Hi, Rambo. Hi, Jeremy. So what is it you enjoy doing? I enjoy doing lots of things. I enjoy going live with my community, with the Soul Tribe. You guys are part of the Soul Tribe. I hope you know that. I enjoy spending time with my family. I like road trips. I like trying new foods. I like painting. Yeah. What do you enjoy doing, Clay? I'm good, Jeremy. Thanks for asking. How are you? Camping. Okay. You don't want to know a secret? I've never gone camping in my entire life. Thanks for joining, guys. Thumbs up the video as you come in. I appreciate that. Also, check out my content. Let me know, like, check out and see if the type of videos I make, see if it's for you. I provide wisdom. I do perspective videos. I like talk about everyday things that we can all relate to. So check those vids out. I just did a recent about me video so you can know my height, my age, my relationship status, all the things. And yeah, so that's my little promo for the night. You look like a cruise ship type girl. Cruise ship? I've never been on a cruise either. Sounds like fun. Oh, you did? You watched it, Yarngate? Hi, John. Oh man, you gotta get out this way. Where are you again, Nathan? What did you think of that video, Yarngate? My most recent one. A Saturday at home. Today's Friday, right? I thought today was Friday. Unless you're a whole day ahead of me. Montana. Oh. I'm Hannah Montana. Most, I'm to the age part. What do you mean? Are you saying you're the same age? You ever saw how that light just... I think I have a ghost in here. Hold on. Jeez Louise. Hold on, let me fix that. Just a sec. I think... Oh, the whole thing fell off, that's why. Just a second, y'all. Little technical difficulties here. It is in the sound for someone, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Am I a long way from your head of Calvary? Right? You saw the light fall off, right? By itself. When you are about to get to your age, I believe. Cute pants. Thanks. Hey, let's do karaoke. Which city are you in? If you can piece that information together, then you'll piece it together. But I don't offer the city that I'm in. Oh, you like art? Thanks, y'all. You like my PJs? These are the ones I won before. These are my Paris. What does it say? Let's go to Paris. Thanks, Nathan. Thanks, Jeremy. Hey, you want to come to Vancouver for a week? So I can meet a cucumber? I don't know about that. I'm going to Vancouver to meet a cucumber, you guys. Thanks, Bryson. Thanks, Jill. Hi, Diva. I just realized, is Diva a Hindi name? Thanks for stopping in, Clay. Give me a thumbs up before you go and consider subscribing because I make cool content. I make cool videos. am I a long, long way from your help of Calvary? Yes, I'm a long way. I meant thumbs up the video, but the one in the chat works too. Bye. And a dance to end the night, Will. Yeah. Let's at least be respectful. Yeah. Google Vancouver seawall. I live 3 minutes from it. You can stay at my place. Hi, wild man. Yes, it's cognate with Jews, Greek, and Latin. What, the word diva? Na, diva is the female version of a hustler. Of a hustler. Of a. Na, diva is the female version of a hustler. You look like Rihanna. Not the first time I've heard that. Thanks. Where are you from? I'm from SoCal. Know that song? Yes. I hope so. To 16 and the stilettos are stepping in this game. What's your age? What's your age? I'm a diva, best believe it. The one in the keep and pay. This is a stick up, stick up. I'm in a singing mood tonight, I guess, y'all. I know, part of it, Rihanna, because my forehead. But she's cute. I'm a diva, best believe it. Question for Mighty Cucumber. Have you ever offered someone to stay at your place and then they just show up? Because what? You could be a serial killer for all I know. Thanks for the offer. Bye, Make, if I'm saying your name right. So it's a no to the Vancouver trip. Do you like sushi? Okay. Ay, Dios mío. All the time, huh? You guys, I love that you're here. I'm super grateful for your presence. I really love when you guys engage with me in the chat. I love when you guys subscribe and all the things. The greatest compliment is subscribing, but then also sharing videos that you feel like resonated with you, and blessing me if you feel so inclined to do so. Hi, Kay Hackett. Good to see you too. Happy Friday. In Canada, we are known for hospitality. You want to know something? I watched a video called Columbine, the Columbine shooting that happened years and years ago in Canada. So what happened in that video, they were saying that Canadians for the most part kept their doors unlocked, like all the time. And then as soon as the Columbine shooting happened, they started locking their front doors. But before that, it was just a super easy peasy type of thing. Like everyone was just, yeah, I'll just go to bed to keep my front door wide open. I don't know anywhere in the United States where people would do that. But that just goes to show you it's different in Canada. Thanks, Jeremy. Yeah, so it's getting kind of hot. I gotta turn this heater off. You forget to lock the front door? How did... What? Nothing happens. I could never, ever, ever go to bed without locking the front door. Maybe this is telling of like how different the US is in compared to other places, because I don't know any American that would ever go to bed and leave their front door open to their house. No. I think they're in Colorado. Oh yeah? Well, I know if I ever wanted to rob somebody, I know exactly what state I'm going to. It's just not what we think about usually. Interesting. Whew, it's kind of hot, y'all. Hold on, let me change my Either I need to change my shirt or I just need to let the heat go away. Just a second, because it is hot up in here. Hot in. The combined shootings. No, it wasn't Colorado, it was Canada. It was Columbine shooting, I remember. And I remember when I watched the video, the documentary in like 11th grade, and that was Colorado. I'm pretty sure it was Canada. We were like, whoa, Canadians leave their front doors open. That's crazy. And then they said since then, more Canadians started locking their front door. That was my understanding of it. But that was, again, that was the 11th grade, so. I'm a diva, best believe it. Where's everybody at? In bed? Ask Mighty Cucumber. He's a Canadian. He might, if he's still here. Gotta give my cat attention or she will get upset. I'm a cat person. I get it. Okay, are you a cat person or a dog person? Everybody in the chat. Wake up. Me? I am awake. Both. If you feel bored, ping me. I'm a dog person, but I'm not against cats. I used to have parrots at one point. I think cats are the cutest, funniest little things ever. But I also really do like dogs. And I realized I didn't grow up a lot with them. And so when I'm seeing people's dogs in public and they're different than cats, obviously. So when I see them interacting, I'm just like, oh my God, dogs are so funny and like so cute. Like, I forget that dogs are different. Like, they'll respond to you when you say their name. They'll look at you when you say their name. Cats, on the other hand, they'll be like... Hi, Amon. How's it going? Hi, Jill. It's been pretty chill in these vibes lately. I remember like a week ago, it was like 100 people in here at one time. I was like, whoa. So. Thanks, Amon. Thanks, Jeremy. Come over in Newington. Is that Connecticut? Victory Way, apartment 15A. You guys are all inviting me to your place. Like, I live in Southern California, so. Wouldn't it be so special if you could just go over to anyone's house, hang out, not think anything wrong of, you know, but like, what person in their right mind would just go to anybody's house? I appreciate the offer, but wouldn't it be nice if someone just invites you over and you don't have to think anything of it? I mean, as a woman, I actually have to think twice before taking any offers, but it'd be nice, but that's a dream. It is. So when people who pop in here for the first time are like, hey, come to my place, and then and they're like probably dead serious, I'm like, in what reality would I do that? For safety purposes. If it were a perfect world, hey, I'm a social person, I'd probably take you up on that, but it's not a perfect world. You are a smart woman. Thanks. Just trying to, stay alive. Staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. You can't tell, but the I love how smart you are. Thanks. It's the forehead. Unfortunately, it's not. Yeah. Let me ask you guys a question. Would you guys go on a show where... Okay, have you guys seen a show like Love is Blind or Married at First Sight? Let me know in the chat if you guys have seen that or those types of shows before. And if so, would you ever, if you were given the opportunity, would you do it? Trying to see something. No way? Okay, tell me yes or no, and then your reason for yes or no. Yes, Love is Blind is one of my favorites, but not all this stuff tonight. Go disco. Uh-oh. Thanks, Jill. Nathan, I don't know what that meant. And Jeremy, you said no, but you didn't say why. So Nathan, you would do Love is Blind. You would actually end up on a stage marrying, like you would marry somebody after living with them for a couple of weeks. What country are you in? I'm in the US of A. What country are you in, George? Is that New Zealand, George? Or is it Australia? One of the two. I can't remember. You meant the upside. I don't know what the upside is. But I just know that you guys gave me an answer, but you didn't say why. Jeremy says no, but didn't say why. You say yes, but you didn't say why. Nathan says yes, but you didn't say why. Aussie land. Since I was a kid, I had said I'd always wanted to go to Australia. But you guys be having some crazy bugs. Like spiders that are like massive. I've seen videos of you guys' little critters. I don't know if I can get with them critters out there. Spiders the size of like a hand on a wall, like no. How are you old? I think you meant how old are you? But Jill, if you want to know my age, you can watch my most recent video under the videos tab. I give you all the tea about me in that video. My age, my height, where I live, all the things. You forgot the question, Nathan. Would you go on that show? Like, would you actually participate in a show like Love is Blind or Married at First Sight? Why or why not? No. Okay. Tom says no. Why not? You guys are giving me the answer, but you're not saying why. Like what's the difference between somebody who would versus somebody who wouldn't? After everything I've been through to find someone, yeah, I definitely think I would. That makes sense. Okay, Nathan says yes. Would you have any concern that someone was on there just to get fame? Personally, I wouldn't, because personal affairs shouldn't be public. I get that too. Some things aren't meant for TV, like your personal life. That's true. But some people are willing to do it, and some people actually find love. I think for me, I would be thinking about what if someone's just there for fame? Because most of the time with these types of shows, people gain a really large following. And then they start building like their social medias and stuff like that. So like my concern is like, what if I was there to actually find someone and then somebody actually was like, Just kidding. I wanted to be famous. Ha ha ha. If you are you thinking about it, and they probably are. It seems like a healthy assumption that they're there just for fame. Hi, Mr. Snickers. I see. Yeah. My thing is like, seems like that would always be in the back of my mind. Yeah, like my thing is, I mean, most of those shows are scripted anyway, and it's like you don't know how genuine some of those things are. Like Love Island, I can't tell if those four main couples, I can't tell if they're actually really together or if they're just kind of pulling a really long publicity stunt because they all seem to be together still. If you watched, I didn't watch Love Island, but I did figure out about them on social media. So like Janae and Kenny, Serena, Cordell, Lena, Leah, and Miguel. I know their names because I've seen them on social media, but they all three couples seem to be together. But one thing they do have they gained from that show was a really large following, and I'm like, are they really together or is there like a publicity thing going on? I don't know what to believe. So anyway, I just wanted to get you guys' opinion on that. Hey guys, welcome in. Thanks for thumbing up the video. My dog name is Snickers. Is that the dog picture? Is that your dog's picture there? Some things you just don't know. Yeah. And then for myself too, like I'd feel kind of bad if I went in there, like, oh, I just want the experience, and then someone actually ends up falling in love with me, and I'm like, no, and then they're like, oh. So maybe it's not that good to do because I don't want to hurt anyone, and then I don't want anyone hurting me, especially not in public. So here's the thing. Like, I could go on a show thinking, oh, most of the guys there are probably just there for fame, so I'm just going to really be there for fame myself, right? And then I get there like, I'm just going to do this for the opportunity, and then someone actually does like me, and like they really do want to try it out, and I'm just like at the altar like, no. And they're like, oh. I don't want to put somebody else in that position, and someone could also just be a really good actor, and then I'm thinking they're actually ready to do it, and I'm like, yes, I do, and they're like, no. I'm like, what? You're pretty. There's no way you need that kind of show. Thanks. I mean, I'm a very adventurous person, so like I would definitely try it for fun, and that's the thing, like I would do it for fun, and I don't want someone to be actually hurt because I did it for fun, right? If I'm going to put myself out there like that and then actually go onto a show to find love, it's going to be for real. No, that makes sense, Nathan. I just noticed that these shows like The Bachelorette and all these other shows and stuff, they will just go with the flow, and actually get married and do the whole thing just for it to not be real. And it's like, no, 100%, Tom. Like, that's definitely what I would prefer. And sometimes the casting directors of the shows, they are mindful of that. Like they'll be like, okay, this person is actually here for love. This person is actually not. So we'll put them together for drama. To bring the ratings up. Like the casting directors and the producers, they're messy. They're so messy. So they'll literally match people up where one is looking for one thing and the other is looking for another. And they're like, okay, this is going to end in heartbreak and this is going to get us ratings. So let's do this. It's so messy. Excuse me. Those demons need to be told the opposite of what you actually want. Nathan says, second thought, it would not be worth it. It's only worth it if you just want fame or exposure. Like, I'll give you an example. I watched Love is Blind, and I saw a guy on the show who really wanted one girl, and because she rejected him, okay, he was talking to two girls. And the girl, mind you, they're behind Love is Blind, they're talking behind like a curtain or a wall. And so he wanted one girl, but that girl wanted somebody else. So she ended up going in another direction. And then the second girl, he was just like, oh yeah, okay, I'll, let's do it. But you could tell he didn't really want to be with her. So I could tell he did that so he can continue being on the show. Because on Love is Blind, if you don't get paired up, you just go home, right? But if you find your match, then you continue on the show and then you do the whole thing. I hope you're good at acting, then you can act like you're there for love. Hi, Yarngate, welcome back. Thanks for thumbing up the video, y'all. I appreciate it. So yeah. Some of those people are insanely overdramatic, and if they're being real, they often seem like being institutionalized wouldn't be so bad. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, don't ask me why I'm asking you guys that question. That's why, when I watch people online or on the show, I try not to be so dramatic because, or not dramatic, I try not to be so judgmental because it's like, it's not easy being in the limelight like that. You know what I mean? See you on the next season of whatever show. On this topic, with the best advice on finding the right one is don't look for fireworks, look for a fireplace. Interesting. It's probably not that big of a deal anymore. People forget ish like goldfish. That's true. People really do forget. There's so much content to consume nowadays. It's like, okay, it makes sense for the minute and then it's over. So the only time I think about these other people from these shows is if I ended up following them on social media, or that's possibly that. Mm, Where are you from? USA. You tired? A little bit. USA. It was nice meeting you. I have to go pass out. Okay, Tom, thanks for stopping by. I hope that you come back. You look so peaceful. I am chilling like a straight up good villain. If that's a thing. I'll subscribe. You're cool. Thanks, Tom. I hope you actually watch the vids. I got some good stuff. I'll let you go to sleep if you were tired. Love your sounds. I am not gonna go to sleep quite yet. Even though I totally could. It's definitely bedtime. It said goldfish have a longer attention span than us. If in 7 seconds our interest isn't sparked, then attention is lost. Learn that with graphic design. Goldfish is 9 seconds. Well, let me ask you a question, Yarngate. Has that changed over time? Because I definitely feel like that has changed over time, right? Social media has made short form content has made our attention spans pretty short. Yeah, I saw your message did say that, Nathan. I didn't see it any other way. Something's attention span is 8 seconds. Yes, we did have a longer attention span. Yeah, I think short form content ruined it. I think TikTok ruined it, which was the beginning of. Well, it wasn't the beginning of short form content because the first short form content was like Vine, like some time ago, and then Snapchat, and then all these other ones. What superpower you choose? My superpower I choose is being able to speak any language possible in the world to communicate with all the folks. I bet it's when we had to check encyclopedias for info and had to depend on mail. Yeah, I did notice attention spans really are shorter. I feel like, I don't know. I can't say that my attention span is long, but I feel like I try to be intentional when I'm talking to people or when I'm listening to them because you know what the biggest superpower actually is to have? Is people feeling heard. If you can make people feel like they're being heard, I think that's the greatest superpower. And I didn't mean to answer your question. What superpower would you choose is making people feel heard. and not just pretending, but like actually hearing them out. Active listening is hard. It can be, especially if your mind is going a mile a minute. But the best intimacy you can ever have is just being 100% present for someone. It feels really, really, really good to feel like someone actually heard you. And it just makes any type of relationship better. You feel seen, you feel heard, you feel understood. And then of course give it back to that person, right? Mine is empathy. Is that your superpower, Yarngate? Empathy? Good on you. What? 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 If you like to, then you should have been me. If you like to, then you should have been me. I don't know why I'm singing that. There's no way people are watching this. Well, you're watching it. Thanks for being here, girl. You're on the dark web now. This is not the dark web. I have cool content, so ask about me. Ask about me. I'm a hustler, homie. Do you have any tattoos? I don't have any tattoos, actually. Tattoo free. I'd say I've always been genuinely interested in people mental health. Never put into those words before, but yes. That's good. I feel like when you have a strength that you can use in a relationship, and I mean any relationship, any type, romantic, platonic, all of it, then let that be your strength, and the people will remember you specifically for that. They say people will forget what you did, people will forget what you said, but they'll never forget how you made them feel, ever. And it's so true. Because feeling is the most powerful vibration there is. And that's sometimes I think about that. I'm like, okay, I can say funny things, I can do cool things, but for the most part, people are going to forget. But if I want to make a real impact, my impact is going to come from how I make people feel. Hey, Shari. They used to give you the negative one and always expect you to listen. Well, okay, something just said something that kind of makes me also resonate with what he's saying, because sometimes people will take advantage of the fact that you are like super listening, or a good ear, but they don't want to give an ear back. And I think, people can be selfish that way. And I've had to check myself and see, like, okay, who am I doing that to? But yeah, like, you can't expect someone to be your ear but never want to give an ear back to them. That's why reciprocity is super important. Oh yes, sorry, it went well. Thank you for asking. I was just telling I was just telling people that that I actually showed up super duper early to the networking event, and then I had to wait in my car for 45 minutes because I thought it started at 5:45, but it actually started at 7. So I got there at like 5:45 and I had to wait an hour in my car. I'm like, the flyer was false advertisement. That is true. My ears are open. Also, the other way around, you can't trust to fully tell what's in your heart and be sure they won't take advantage. Very much so. But assuming that you can. Assuming that you can. You weren't 20 minutes late. I was not 20 minutes late. I was a whole hour early, Shari. I was like, should I go live again? I thought, no. I look like a square. I on the Facebook page it said 5:45, so anyway. Never. Thanks, Nathan. What time is it there? It is 10:32 on a Friday, Shari. How long does it take for you to trust someone completely if he acts and behaves well? Yo, something. You are kind of intuitive. He acts. I don't know. Here's the thing. Well, assuming that someone acts well and it seems genuine. Well, to be honest, if I didn't sense any red flags and he was just so polite and well behaved and all the things, I would actually kind of be like, what's the catch? Is this person real? Because most people can't hide, like, their isms. We all have isms. Most of us can't hide that for very long. So if he's just like perfect for like 2 months straight, like, I'd be like, is this real? But I would question it because I'm like, this is too good. 3:30 here in Australia. 3:30 in the afternoon. You can't get full trust. I can't even fully trust myself. If I said no cheesecake today, and I'm given a free slice of cheesecake. Yo, that's facts. That's a good point. I'm getting fish and chips tonight. That sounds good. One thing about you, Shari, you're gonna eat and you're gonna enjoy it. And I appreciate that about you. It's my kind of woman right there. Shari knows how to get down. So if you can't trust how you can open up. Hi, Rindra, with all those emojis. Fish and chips are good. When I was actually in London back in 2019 and I wasn't eating I was a vegetarian, I didn't try the fish and chips, which I'm kind of bummed out about. But if I was there today, I would tear some fish and chips up because they make it really good out there, I heard. Am I alone, a long way? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's already Saturday for Shari. I would ask, I can't ask the Aussies what they're doing because they're already halfway through their day, more than halfway through their day. But what's everybody else doing tomorrow? or this weekend. I'm laughing at that girl who came in and said what she said. She a hater for that. Anyway. Fine, just leave me. I mean, you've already had a whole day. I haven't even went to bed yet. So. Groceries about it. Nathan, what is same old, same old? What does that look like for you? You're in Barbados? I didn't realize that. I didn't realize you were in Barbados. Okay, I'm up. Whew. I just needed to. Depending on and I only do this like once a month, but sometimes I would like make a little beverage and go live when it was Friday sometimes. If you could keep one aspect of your mind alive, which one would you choose? What do you mean? Can you give me more context? Are you saying like after I've left this earthy plane, like give me more, I need more. Something. Most of the time, have you even almost bumped into Rihanna twice and we were moving quick? Oh wow. Did she go back to Barbados often? I meant pretty slow around here. Most of the time, a lot, just hanging around, not doing much. Huh, Montana. I heard Montana was really beautiful during the spring. Do you have any friends out there? Any like people to hang out with? Any colleagues? Let me take my glasses off. Let's see if I feel blind afterwards. When I first got these glasses, I had to adjust to them on, and now that I wear them so much, I have to adjust to them off. So I'm just like, ugh. I can't just like take them off. I have to like adjust. Reset my eyes. Hey guys, gals. Oh, you're watching a movie called The Life List. I just got a little Netflix account the other day. I watched, so I haven't seen so many things on Netflix in years, so I might check that one out. For example, your decision making or how you see the world or your knowledge or any other thing, which aspect of you do you think is the most important one? Interesting. If I had to answer that question something, it would be probably my ability to like see through things, or like the ability to analyze things for what they really are. So if I had to summarize that, it would probably be just intuition. That's a good question. What app number, please? Working on a thesis project on it. Interesting. Okay. What are you studying? It is, but very miserable during the winter. Well, thankfully, we're heading towards spring, huh, Nathan? Netflix equals waste of time. I got rid of Netflix so I wouldn't be binging it so much. And then I started binging social media and I was like, okay, I just got rid of one thing to binge another thing. But now that I've gotten rid of Netflix and just got it back recently, I don't feel as like I don't feel like I need to watch it, which lets me know that most of things that we do is just out of habit. So, but anyway, there are some good shows on Netflix. Have you guys seen Ozark on Netflix? It's kind of a, what's the word? More, I don't like the word dark. I feel like dark is always used for negative things, but it's kind of more of a, let's just say it's not a peachy keen show. It's more serious, but very good acting. Very good acting. A lot of beautiful spots here in Montana, kind of like California. I know there's a lot of beautiful areas there also. Yeah, great nature. Nature is like so important and beautiful. It's a festival held here on the first Monday of August. Back in slave days when sugarcane season was over, the slave owners would let them have a party. Oh, wow. What's that festival called, Yarngate? Are you going to get monetized? Yes, Jeremy. Yes, I am. Thanks for asking. Thanks, Julius. What did you have for tea? For tea? What do you mean? Hi, Mike. Welcome back. I thought you were going to bed. Is that you that said that? Hey guys, welcome in. I see some new people in here. Thanks for thumbing up the video. Appreciate it. Also, check out my content. Check to see if this is something that you guys would want to, watch. Go to the video tab. I think someone mentioned something the other day and they said people who watch lives are a little bit different than people who watch uploads. And so those who come to lives, they may not transition over to the videos, but if you want to subscribe to the channel, you want to see the type of videos I upload. What did you have for dinner? Oh wait, I have to see if I can answer something's complicated question. He said, if you had a robot that has the same intuition as me, how would you test it if it's working correct? If it comes to the same conclusions that I'm coming to, that's how I would test it. What did you have for dinner? I had noodles for dinner. Wasn't that fancy tonight? It's called crop over. A highway is shut down there is a big costume party for a full day. Wow. Crop over. Interesting. Wow. What a tradition that's kept since back when that happened. That's really cool. One in USA, Cayman Sea, Papua New Guinea was most natural paradise world in artifact. Yeah, I've heard Papua New Guinea is beautiful. Most islands have amazing beaches, lush like grass and trees, and Costa Rica. was beautiful. Matter of fact, this shirt is from Costa Rica. It says Pura Vida. So. Turn off the light when you leave. What do you mean when I leave? Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. Chief key for future. I'm gonna have to go with Chief Keef. Do I like men or women? What makes you ask that question? I thought that must have been obvious. The celebration of the crop is done. Sugar and rum are our top exports, so that all plays into the celebration. Oh. I saw Sierra was in Trinidad and Tobago. And she was selling rum. Or she was trying to like, I guess that makes sense why she was in Trinidad and Tobago. Trying to get her anyway. Did I hear that right? You buy. No, I am not. I'm not sure why that person asked that question. I'm not answering these questions. You guys are being silly. Slaves are happy for the parade. Cutting sugarcane is hard work. I think I'm gonna do without the glasses for a bit. Sometimes putting them on is just force of habit. I want a snack. Thanks for thumbing up the video, you guys. Appreciate that. Check out my videos. I make videos on spirituality, girl chats. I talk about dating, give you advice, all the things on things that we can all relate to. I had some Doritos before. That sounds good. I'm trying to eat healthier. So I started getting rid of things. And so I don't have anything like snacky in here. But I'm tempted to like drive to 7-Eleven and get some junk food. But I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good. No. So you guys have found out my weakness. It's junk food. Can't be perfect at everything. What kind of snack are you thinking? Might make an omelet with Greek yogurt. That sounds good. You better be good. Look, y'all, we can't have conflicting advice in here. You're on a no sugar diet. That's good. If I went on a no sugar diet, I'd probably drop like 5 pounds. Shari's like, go take us with you. And Nathan's like, you better be good. Shari is the devil on my shoulder, and Nathan is the angel on my shoulder. You should go make good content. You better be good. What do you mean? Which way? Popcorn night. Oh, popcorn sounds so good. I might cave. I might run to 7-Eleven. You guys are watching me cave and battle in real time. I'm conflicted. You are cute. Thanks, Jaime. Just go, girl. You only live once. Sorry, I have a feeling that if we were to ever hang out, that would be my motto all the time with you. Like, you only live once. Because the problem is that I kind of already say that anyway. But if I was hanging out with someone like you, it'd be twice as much. Butterscotch popcorn with almonds and pretzels. Oh my god, Yarngate, stop it. You see how he got into detail? Butterscotch pretzels with almonds and this. Julius, are you from Papua New Guinea? I'm a foodie. I've seen videos and documentaries of people in Papua New Guinea. There's like, people love using the pictures of the kids that are like really, really brown with like blonde hair. People love using those photos on certain Instagram pages and stuff. Very beautiful island, very beautiful people, very interesting history. Get a frozen Coke and popcorn, chocolate, or Skittles in your set. Shari, please. If I'm ever on a diet, remind me to never, ever, ever. But I like that you just enjoy yourself. I know that I can tell that you are really a foodie too. Hello, MB Manoj. For sure. I remember the first time you came in here, Shari, you asked me what I had for dinner. So I know you like to eat. And frozen Coca-Cola. Is frozen Coca-Cola a thing? You guys are both saying that. Even better, get a burrito. Oh, wow. So I'm not hungry, but I do want a snack, right? Like, I can't eat a burrito right now because I'm not really hungry. But I can have space for, like, hot Cheetos. Ooh. All right, we're going to the store. I didn't. You got no proof. You did, Shari. You absolutely did. I was like, this girl, she probably loves to eat. Something quick, chips, popcorn. That's what I want, Nathan. I want like, yeah, just like something quick. But the problem is that when I get into 7-Eleven, does it 7-Eleven where you are? You might have one, Nathan, since you're in the you're technically in the West Coast. I think, yeah. Anyway, 7-Eleven got all the snacks. Thanks for thumbing up the video, you guys. you getting for dessert, Shari? You know, I did do a HIIT workout today, so maybe my calories are still burning. So if I eat it, it won't make a difference. Don't go there late at night. Jaime, yes, I have tried tajin. Are you kidding me? I'm from Southern California. Tajin on mango, tajin on piña, on pepino, on... I know, it's good. On watermelon. Don't go there late at night. That's the only time to go to 7-Eleven is late at night, Jaderic. But I appreciate you telling me not to go late at night. Maybe that's my sign to stay in. Oh yeah, I agree. Are you guys all telling me not to go late at night? Oh my goodness. Jaderic, Nathan, and Yarngate. I like how we have so much to gain from this conversation. Is that sarcasm, Thurston? If you look at the camera, you will make eye contact with me. Do you guys feel like I'm making more eye contact with you when I look at myself or the camera? Like what looks like which one looks like I'm looking at you more? This or this? I really don't eat that much, to be honest. I actually eat pretty healthy. Fish, salad, rice. I always have 3 bottles of water a day. I went on my new treadmill today for an hour and a half. That's good, Shari. I'm not like trying to be funny or throwing any shade or anything like that. I just I just noticed. Mind you, I'm a foodie myself, so yeah, where you're at, you gotta be safe. What part of SoCal? I'm in SF. Oh, you're in San Francisco. I'm a little south of LA, Jaime. Yeah, you ain't really talking about anything productive. Okay. We're just having fun today, right now. If you want to join in, you can. If you don't, that's fine. If you check out my other videos, I talk about a lot of productive things, so. And those who are here know that. That's why they're here. God loves you and me. Yes, crazy kid. Yes, God does. Get some Cheetos or Takis. God bless you as well, Thurston. Thank you. Yes, she does. Gonna turn the Greek yogurt into garlic aioli sauce. Oh, wow. Sorry, not helping. Really, you're not. Hi from San Antonio, Texas. Hi, James. You know, I almost moved to Texas. I almost went to Dallas, but it didn't work out. Ever had oatmeal with peanut butter and a brownie mixed in? Oatmeal with peanut butter and a brownie. I have not, but that sounds amazing. It's the curse of a foodie. Hello, my country. That's the Turkish flag. Please bless America like that one video. Oh, did you see that video where I in my About Me video where I put America. The first thing I said to you was, "Hey girl, I'm new here." Then I said, "What did you have for dinner?" Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Shari. So, you like that, Nathan? The, the owl that was like, oh my goodness. Am I alone? What's your favorite food? I like a lot of different types of food, y'all. I was saying, I answered this question earlier. I said Thai food. I like Mexican food. I like soul food. I want it all. Give me it all. Bye, Julius. Thanks for coming. Wow, you have a beautiful voice. Thanks, Jaime. When I was in oh no, actually his last name was Quintanilla. Your last name is Quintana. My favorite is chicken dinner. What's chicken dinner, Nathan? People, she is trying to decide whether to go to 7-Eleven or not. Anyone tell her to get into her car and go get some snacks? Can you sing something short? I've been singing all night, actually. Give me a song request and I'll sing it. Jaime. Just baked chicken, mashed potatoes. Oh. Yes, yes. I was thinking of Selena. But there was this guy in college. So I was on the women's soccer team. He was on the men's soccer team. And his last name was Quintanilla. But I had a huge crush on him. And it was so funny because back then I was so shy that I would literally freeze. I could talk to people that I didn't find attractive, but people that I did find attractive, I would avoid them at all costs. It was so weird. And one day my teammates, we were sitting in the dorms, and then I was sitting in one of my teammates' dorms, and they were like, "Oh, Sid, there goes your man." And I was like, "Oh my god!" I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but he was sitting in this room, and then my teammates were like, "Oh my god, Sid, you have to go in there and let's just go talk to him." And I was like, "No, oh my god, no!" And they were like, "Yes." So then I go in there, and I'm just sitting there dead quiet, and they're doing all the talking, and I just literally those movies where people freeze up. That's how I was when I was a freshman in college. Anyway, story over. What about Alicia Keys? Which song do you want of Alicia Keys? Let's see. Adele, Never Mind How, Find Someone Like You, or Selena Gomez, my favorite singer. We get shy with the people we have a crush on. I think that feeling is cute. Hi, Lainey. Um, mm, it's been said in time. And thanks, Lainey. Lainey, I hope you check out my videos and see if it's something you actually like. You know, I appreciate the subscribes, but I want people to join this space because it really is a community that we're building here. So thank you for the like and the subscribe, but I hope that you take a look and see if this is your cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? I think I saw a mermaid in Jamaica. Then I realized what it really was. Unbelievable. Anyway, I better stop smoking. Good night. Oh, okay. I'm a singer as well, but you will never catch me singing in front of people. You should sing, Shari. But the best acoustics is in the shower, okay? The Lord is my shepherd. He know what I want. Javon. Alicia Keys. I haven't sung anything from her in forever. Let's see. What does she have? She has But You Don't Know My Name. And I swear, baby, and it feels like ooh, 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 you don't know my name. Oh. Are you having a great day? Lainey, I am having myself an amazing day. Kind of. And I hope you are too. Julius, I thought you were leaving. You told me to stand. I thought you were leaving. She's from Zimbabwe. How do you guys just decide where I'm from? You know? You have to quit love. You're making me crazy. Jamaican me crazy. Yes, definitely. In the shower, it sounds like you're on stage, but always thinking if the neighbors can hear me singing. If the neighbors can hear you singing, you're doing it right. Damn girl, it's difficult not to fall in love with you. Aw, thanks, Jaime. I was watching your Instagram reel. Which one, Karat? I have a bunch of Instagram reels. By the way, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's the same name as my YouTube, Soulspiration, but with 2 N's. I do more lifestyle content there, just like living life, having fun, capturing the moment, funny things, more lighthearted. Over here, it's lifestyle, but it's also just like kind of like more deeper conversations. So, if you want to like get out the matrix into your divinity, you know, that's what it's like over here. Hi, Ron. You are a football lover. I am. I would have to buy 2 rings and 1 for those lips. Javon. Oh, thank you for the Cash App, Steve. I appreciate that. Thank you. What's your guilty pleasure song? Guilty pleasure song. Probably, do you guys know who Corbin Bleu is? He has a song called Push It to the Limit. But it's such a hype song. Like if you're ever on the treadmill but it's like a Disney Channel song. And so I'm kind of embarrassed to like blast it in my car the way I want to. Because it's Disney Channel. But it sounds so good and I will forever listen to it. But it's kind of a guilty pleasure song. Because it's good old Disney. Depends. Some people sound like a dead cow or duck. I will be back. Okay, Nathan. Hi, Hector. Hi, Ron. I am cracking up myself because I'm about to ask you about food again. See, I told you, Shari. You were trying to say that I was not really spot on, but I was. I know a fellow foodie when I see one or when I hear one. Hi, R. Yeah, Shari's hungry. Have you ever had a seafood stick from the fish and chip shop? Do you like potato scallops? First off, we don't have fish and chip shops. But I do like fish and chips, and I do like potato scallops, so yes, the answer is yes. I can imagine you singing out loud in the car. Oh, I'm always like yelling in the car. Another song I like is Justin Bieber's. Is like Justin Bieber's song when he was younger. Girls, I'm fasting. That's not a good time to food jokes. Sorry, R. It's hard for me. I'm not even fasting and I'm having a hard time, so I can only imagine how tough it is for you. Hi, Delia. How are you? I love potato salad. Everything sounds amazing right now. Okay. My boyfriend thinks I'm crazy for laughing with you over live. Oh my goodness. Shari, give us the story of how you guys met. Look, there's 22 people here and 22 likes. Make a wish. Okay, I want to make a poll for something else. Okay, should I go to 7-Eleven for snacks? Can we see your pajamas again? Already made one. Everyone be talking about food. Let's get off the subject. I know, we're all just being hungry, greedy little things. I'm not even really hungry. I just literally want a snack. I'm craving one. But you know what? I notice the later I stay up, the more the cravings come. So if I just take my behind to bed. Absolutely no snacks. Just order Uber Eats. But I'm not hungry. I just want a snack. Take me to 7-Eleven. Take me to 7-Eleven. But if I end up going, technically I will be taking you because I'll bring the phone. I'll bring it alive. What's your favorite TV show? I don't have one because I don't really watch TV like that. But I kind of wanted to start some. Apparently, Simone Biles has a like a series on Netflix, and I think I want to watch it. All that fine wine going to 7-Eleven. If I were there, I would go for you. Aw, thanks, Nathan. I feel like you would. You seem like that type of person. That type of guy. Kevin Nelson. Do you still use HelloTalk? I sure do. I don't use it as much. Like, I used to go live on HelloTalk, and then I thought, let me try going live on YouTube. So if you guys go back down to my first live, that's the day I decided, let me go live on YouTube instead of HelloTalk. How about 11/7? Go to sleep. Jeez Louise. Hi Laura, how are you? Kevin, do you use HelloTalk? Did we talk about this before? Yeah, way more potential viewers. You would be so funny to have a drink with. I know, I feel like we would have a good time, Shari. Love from Canada. Thank you, Fazila. I do, but not as much as before. Kevin, did we talk about this before? I feel like someone in here has mentioned, maybe it was you. Good night, Soulspiration. Appreciate the beautiful vibes and content. Bye, Warrior. Appreciate you. I'm gonna go, but I hope you have a good night. Thanks, Jaime. Have a good night. How do you grow your channel? You gotta make content. Hi, Maximus. Hi, Bernard. Thanks for liking the video, you guys. Give me a thumbs up as you enter the room. Hi, is it Padisi? Padisi and Tara. Just because we got another influx of people, I'm gonna just like let you guys know that I make videos on spirituality. I make videos on girl chats, lifestyle, but these girl chats have become girl and guy chats. So take a peek at my content and let it bless you. Do you watch Baddies? No, I've never seen that. To be honest, you guys, I don't watch a whole lot of television. I find myself engaging more in long form content on YouTube, and then maybe I'll watch a movie maybe I'll watch a movie. But I don't watch shows like that anymore. We'll check out spirituality content. Okay, that's good. Would you guys watch videos if I made reactions to I want to make some reaction videos, but they're gonna be to certain types of like shows. Have you watched Stranger Things? I have. I think I've watched all 3 seasons, if I'm not mistaken. But yes, Yange, check out my spirituality content. I would call those like deeper meaning videos, my deeper meaning videos. I'm not flipping you guys off, but look how long my nail got. It's my ring finger anyway, but still. Hi, Anjani. Where do you live? USA. Where do you live? Highball Gaming. Thanks for the thumbs up, y'all. As you come in. Season 5? Did I miss a season? Maybe I missed a season. But yeah, I did hear there was one final season. Because the last season I watched, the redheaded girl, I think she got by that thing. Have nice nails. Thank you. Yeah, my nails have been just growing like crazy. They just grow on their own. Like, I don't have to do anything. They just grow. Have you ever watched Charmed? I've heard of Charmed. Isn't that like the witch show? I think. You guys, I'm not asking answering any toe questions. I'm sorry. The toe questions are weird. I don't know why people are obsessed with toes. Come to Bali. I would love to go to Bali, actually. It's okay, Jeremy. You are looking good. Thank you, entertainment. I'll have to check it out, Shari. I haven't watched it, Charmed. But I know of it. I've seen like the front of the cover of it. For sure, would love to know your view or connection with spirituality. Yeah. Well, if you watch one of my videos talking about the feminine, I feel like you could get an idea of where my connection or mindset is on that. I think if you go to that videos tab and go down a couple of videos, probably like 5 or 6 videos down, maybe more. The previews of it. From which country are you from? USA. Don't hold it against me. Have you watched Paranormal Activity? I sure have. When it first came out, we were trying to figure out if that movie was real or not. But then we learned that, you know, most of it was like effects, but they did such a good job. And the way they decided to film the movie had never been done before. Which was like mainly through the view of the house camera. If you guys remember Paranormal Activity. Everyone said yes for 7-Eleven. Well, most people said yes. House of Wax. No. Sorry. I must say, I'm glad I decided to go to YouTube Live. Very glad I met you. Aw, thanks, Yarn Kate. I'm glad you're here too. I think it's just so cool how we're literally connected from all over the world. Sometimes I know the internet has been around long enough for us to like obviously get over that, but every now and then I'm like, wow. Sounds kind of corny, but every now and then I'm just like, wow, we're literally connecting with each other all over the world. You're from Barbados. Shari's from Australia. We got people all over the States. Sunil's from India. Hello there. I just realized I sent you a message about food again. Oh my goodness, Shari. I'm on a little rock in Caribbean. Oh, that's nice. I still haven't been to like the Caribbean yet, and I feel like I'd have a great time. I'd probably feel very connected. You should watch House. Is it scary? Is your name Desiree? Or is it Desiree? It's a very beautiful place. Barbados. Jamaica, Jamaica. I know that's two different places. I went to there was a reggae festival. Okay. There was a tribute to the reggae legends at this event nearby, and it was like all of the OG reggae legends. And it was pretty great. Hi from Saturday. Hi, Jerry. You and Shari are living in the future. Good evening, ma'am. Hey, Mr. 313. How's it going? Having a drink tomorrow and play Mario Party. So you're gonna have a drink on Sunday, Shari? You guys, I'm trying to get more fit. Noise. For a Caribbean person, I don't really listen to a lot of reggae. Really? I might listen to more reggae than you. You are perfect. Thanks, Jeremy. You're beautiful the way you are. Thanks, Nathan. Yeah, but you know, we're our toughest critics. It's not that I think I'm big or anything. I just think I could get, a little more. Just one, maybe. See what happens. Hi, Kashawn. Then you will gain status quick in the Caribbean. You want to get fit or feel the need to get fit? Yes. I'm not sure if that's two different questions, but I can't give you that mac and cheese recipe because that's my grandma's recipe. Hi, Mahesh. What are you doing tomorrow? Any plans? Actually, I do have to work tomorrow. It's gonna be kind of a long day. If you don't mind me asking, what is your channel about? Because just by looking at your live, it's inspiring. Thanks, Devarius. Is it Devarius or Devarius? Well, I gotta get better at summarizing this, but my channel it's about helping you see life. It's pretty much an empowering channel. I empower you to see things differently in life. And I'm just sharing with you all the wisdom that I have based on lived experiences, and also just funny thing. Like, it's not super duper 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 deep and boring. It's like, it's funny, sometimes it's funny. Oh my god, you're gorgeous. Thank you, Anthony. You said right the second time. Yeah. Her channel theme could be The Light by Common. Excuse me. Hi, you are so pretty. Thank you, Micah. And if I'm looking dull, it's because it's 11:30 and I'm getting sleepy. I love hanging out with you. It's fun. Thanks, Nathan. I'm grateful that you're here, honestly. My name, it's Soulspiration. No, my name is Sadiqa. Check out my most recent video in my video tab, and I do a whole Q&A. I answer all you guys' most frequently asked questions. Hello, Raynon. I was doing research on fossil fuels. They say we got about 50 more years of oil reserves and it's over. like swagger, what? I'm not surprised that. Hi, Justin. How are you? You yawning like you've been watching a SpongeBob marathon or something. What's crazy is that just reading yawning made me yawn again. Hi, BJ. Hi, Nate. Oh, yeah, you're already here, Nathan, but hello. My name is Gigi. I'm from Mongolia. Ah, hi, Gigi. Do more research, Big Swagger. I mean, who's to really say how much time we have left with oil reserves, you know? Thank you, Samara. Hi, Anjani. Should I go get a snack? It's so late now. What's your channel about? It's about empowering you to live your best life, Justin. Giving you hope in things you may have lost faith in. Take a look at my channel. Go to the video tab and see what I got going on. Might be for you. Thanks for the mac and cheese tips, Yarn Gate. Talk about food, guys. She'll wake up. Girl, cut the light off and take your butt to sleep. I know. You'll thank me later. You're probably right, Mr. 313. Honestly, like this snack. Snacks taste so good. This is how you know junk food just has drugs in it, because I'm like really wanting the taste so bad, but it's definitely not worth it. Thank you, Martin. Oh wow, it's late, Yarn Gate. Yeah, get some sleep for sure. Thank you for hanging out for this long. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. I will get some good sleep. That's my plan, for sure. Today I dipped my face in ice water, like a big bowl of water and ice, and it like woke me up. It's crazy. It's 4:35 here, just waiting a bit longer, then go get fish and chips for me and my partner and daughter. Sounds like fun, Shari. Thanks, Manda. You think? Yeah, I think. I just had never tried it before. I've done an ice bath dip before. You have? I mean, I've done it too. Like, when I was playing soccer in college, we would do ice baths all the time. I just never put my face in there. We just put our like, all the way up to our stomach. Your laugh is contagious. Thank you. Maybe it is time for bed. Remember SpongeBob's pet snail, Gary? He literally meowed like a cat. I don't know why I thought about. Oh, because of the way I was snoring. If you yawn one more time. Hi, Richard. My day was good. How was yours? Imagine if someone came on your live while you were doing that. They probably did. Tell me something new about astronomy. New moon in Aries is happening. Now, I think? Anytime there's a new moon, it's your time to it's a good time to manifest something. Your neck gonna be hella sore in the morning. If I slept like this, it definitely would be. But I'm just hanging out like this for a second. Bonjour. Bonjour, madame. Hold on. Okay, there we go. That's good, Richard. Thanks, Richard, for the Cash App. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Richard's always blessing me. I appreciate it. I really do. Hi, Paul. How are you? Low-key, when people talk about Mercury retrograde, I think they're just making stuff up. Here's the thing. I don't think retrograde just happens in Mercury. Like, it happens in different planets and stuff. Doing good things. Hope you're well too. I am well, thank you. Hi, Shrija. I'm good. How are you? You guys are some night owls tonight, huh? Hi, Noah. How are you? Madame, I'm from India. You from? I'm from the US. Soon as you get monetized, I'll start sending you super chats. Okay, Jeremy. Sounds good. It's 6:41 a.m. here in the UK. Oh, you're up early. It's 11:41 p.m. here. You guys, I know what I'm gonna do. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm good, and yourself? I am good. You missed it. I was in here contemplating whether or not I wanted to go get to 7-Eleven, which is like a convenience store for snacks and all the other stuff, but I'm gonna be a different type of person. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put you guys in my refrigerator. Recording live from my fridge. I'm going to eat the rest of this grapefruit. So what I did was I did a workout this morning, and every time I do a workout, I always have grapefruit afterwards because apparently grapefruit helps burn fat. So I'm gonna do this. This is gonna help with my sugar craving for sure. Mm-hmm. 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 Going to watch American Idol soon. Can you guys hear me? Because I have the phone like on top of. Okay. You ate that like it was good or something. It was good. But since that was just a small piece of grapefruit, I think I'm gonna just have this orange. Just get a chair and sit in front of the fridge. That's funny. So what I'm trying to do is when I have cravings like going to 7-Eleven, which still sounds amazing, but I'm trying to do this, like get an apple or something and just try to curb my cravings. Or else my workouts would be for nothing. Mind you, I'm not gonna deprive myself of the things I like. I just don't want to go crazy like I've been doing. Mm-hmm. Peeling it like a champ. I struggle. It's because I have long nails. Setting your boundaries and following through. I'm proud of you. Thank you. You do you, girl. Thank you. I'm proud of this decision myself, so thank you. This orange is low-key busting though. Night bright face to mirror. That plane was super close. You could see a plane? What the heck? You guys can see all that stuff? I didn't think you could see. I got some cranberries for a late night snack with that toffee pecan ice cream I got in the freezer. Yeah. That's the problem. I pay attention at marine stuff. I was gonna say, dang, how you guys see all that? Seemed like Noah saw it too, though. Look how the color of this orange. It's like darker than normal. It's really good though. It's weird because these oranges don't have seeds in them anymore. Somebody called that out. They were like, notice how your fruit doesn't have seeds in it? I don't want to start on that road of things, but I had a thought yesterday and I thought, I need to start growing my own food. It's rotten. No, it's not. I don't understand the question, Manda. No, I just was... My mom was telling me that she's been saving her seeds. Thank you, Noah, for the Cash App. I appreciate you. No, but my mom said that she's been like saving the seeds from her fruit because the fruit today don't have seeds in them. I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but this is happening more and more. So whenever you see seeds in your fruit, at least in the USA, I can't talk about other places, but if you live in the US and you're buying your fruit from the grocery store, open up your orange or your whatever apples and see if there's seeds inside of them. If there's no seeds, they're doing it on purpose so that you can't grow them. So my mom, she'll keep the avocado seed and she'll like preserve it, and she'll keep the seeds and preserve all of them so she can grow it herself. Yeah, seed banks. Exactly, McSwagger. This is real. I'm not being crazy. Like, this is real stuff. No seeds is exactly. It's genetically modified. Do you see a seed in here? There was not one seed in here at all. Nathan, you're in Montana, which is more of a rural area. Is your fruit like that too? Like this? So if you wake up with an extra thumb, we know why. Why did the grapefruit break up with the lemon? I don't know why. Hi Tinara, how are you? Hi Vince. You guys, I'm eating a genetically modified orange right now. I should have just went to 7-Eleven and got some genetically modified hot Cheetos. Bye, Jeremy. Have a good night. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it's all granite. Yes, it is. Even though I'm from Montana, they hardly keep the stuff they grow here in Montana. Oh, wow. I don't eat a lot of fruits, mostly eat more vegetables. Do your vegetables have seeds in them then? And we gotta pay attention to this stuff. I just can't believe there's not one seed in here. It's crazy. All seriousness, everybody should learn to grow. For real. Hoy de nada. No hablo portugués. Lo siento. Thanks, Noah, for coming in and for the Cash App. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's this organization and that is nearby, and the woman, she's like in her 80s, but her goal is to get everybody to learn how to grow their own food. I mean, she's got so much going on at her establishment, but she grows everything. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go. There's like an herbalist session. There's so many things that we have to get more connected to the land, because not to be a Debbie Downer, but these people, like, with all the money, they are trying to like monopolize farms, and you know who is currently doing that. Not the president, but the other guy that's like richer than the president. You know who I'm talking about. There's a lady in Nevada. She made a seed bank in the desert. There's trees and everything start to grow, and you can see a big patch of green surrounded by desert. Animals start to migrate there. Wow. So she started a little oasis, if I'm using the right word. Nathan. Yes, him. He's monopolizing farms. And they're gonna try to like control the produce. So that's why the fruit doesn't have seeds in them. So that you can't go. If I would have taken the seeds out of an orange that I normally see, I could go replant that seed in my garden. She's been doing it over 20 years. Her son is learning so he can take over. That's good. That's the thing. People need to learn how to pass it down. Hi, Mimi. Good night, Moses. Hi, Mateo. He's got all the money in the world to do whatever he wants. Yeah, I think he's also really bored. Can you imagine having. Here's the thing, having access to all that money. It's kind of a blessing and a curse. Because most people get bored really easily. And so that's why he's doing crazy stuff. Because he's bored. Where are you from? I'm from the US. Where are you from, Mateo? Damn, says Eric. Yeah, so. Thank you. Exactly. After you buy everything you want, you have access to absolutely anything you could possibly think of. What else is there? That's why people start all these charities and stuff like that, so they can have purpose. It's like, if I can have anything I want in a drop of a dime, it's gotta get kind of boring. That's why a lot of these celebrities, they start crashing out because they go crazy. It's like they have everybody saying yes around them. Only thing I have succeeded at growing was a chia pet and some weed and a few tomatoes and jalapenos. That's about it. I'm not claiming that molded pepper in the fridge though. I am from Croatia. I'm from California. You're doing great. Thanks. I think giving would be my solace in his situation. Yeah, I mean, can you think about how many. He could solve so many issues. And he still wouldn't be able to spend all of his money in one lifetime. I have a cousin in Cali. Oh, very cool. Yeah, I mean, if I had that access to that much access to read the resources he has, giving would be my solace too. I mean, I already volunteer and do what I do now, so I can only imagine like if and when I ever get access to something like him, it's like, you know how many like childhood organizations, but that doesn't seem like his personality though. I'm not saying he's not giving to any charities, I'm sure he is, but that just doesn't seem like his personality. Is it better? Am I back? Okay. So that's the secret. I have to close out of the app and then go back. Can't say it enough of your voice. Thank you. That being said, bonjour. Que Dieu vous bénisse. I don't know if I even said that right. I can't read French very well. Bonjour. Did I tell you guys about the time I went to France in 2019 and it was my first international flight? And I didn't realize that when you get on international flights, they talk to you in the language of the country you're going to. And so I got on the flight not knowing what to expect, not knowing any lick of French. And there was this woman that greeted me and she said, Bonjour, madame. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know any French. And she was like, that's okay. She was a black lady, black French lady. Bonjour, madame. Good night, Mr. 313. Good seeing you too. Thanks for popping in. Turn my Wi-Fi back on. Help. Help with what, Tamara? Bonjour. Que Dieu vous bénisse. It's God bless you. Ah, merci. Right back to you. Taina. Tainara, why do you keep saying help? Thanks, Manda. You are model or not? Yeah. Sure, why not? I'm a model. Hello, bad boy. It seems like the later it gets, the more people are coming in. She's the White Snow actress? You mean the Snow White actress? Chat went left. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Thanks, Nathan. I appreciate you. See you next time. No white snow. It is getting kind of late. It's midnight for me, and I probably should call it a night myself. No white snow. I've never seen that something. But yeah, I'm getting tired now. So anyway, for those of you who are just now coming in, thank you for liking the video and subscribing and sharing any of my content that you think is good, that you think your friends or family might want to watch. got a second wind. Frankie, you're funny. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna close it out because I'm getting sleepy now. I think I'm the one who needs a bedtime story read to me because I'm falling asleep. Or if I read a bedtime story, I'd fall asleep reading. So, anyway. I've been up since like 8. Yeah. I can be up for crazy hours. Oh, you're getting sleepy then, sleep girl. Yes, I'm getting sleepy. Then she got school tomorrow. On a Saturday? No. I do not. But I do have to actually do some work tomorrow. Dang, you're up since 8 and it's 2 a.m. Well, you're only about 2 hours ahead, but 2.5 hours ahead. Or maybe you're 3 hours ahead, but still, it's a long time. So we've been up for a long time. So, all right, I'm gonna call it a night. I'll probably go live tomorrow before 2 p.m. PST. Okay, guys, I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Good night. Besos. Mm-hmm.